Dabuz, one of the top 3 players in the world. He's 3rd on the PGR, best player in New York State, or Long Island, but the entire state of New York.
Sure.
And pretty much the East Coast, him and Nairo run the show. Now, Salem, a lot of you guys who didn't follow Brawl probably aren't so familiar with this guy, but he's the Apex 2013 Brawl singles champion. He won against a slew of Meta Knights, Marths, other top characters, Diddy, Almar, Ice Climbers, with Zero Suit Samus, who was considered like 8th to 10th in the game at the time. Really made a name for that character, and now he is full force into Smash 4. He wasn't such a presence in the beginning, didn't really play that much, but he was still good. Now, though, with the release of Bayonetta, this guy, he found his groove, he found his character, and he's been on a tear. He won Little Big House on Thursday or Wednesday over Kamemushi, double eliminating him, I believe. So, I mean, this guy is a monster now. He's really making a name for himself as the best Bayonetta in the world.
He is totally blown up with Bayonetta. You saw him playing, I believe he played Villager before her release, but he didn't see...
No, Sheik and Robin.
Sheik and Robin? Okay, I might be thinking of someone else then. He played a few different characters, but he didn't really, you know, have a huge amount of success before. But now he's been playing Bayonetta and has seen that level of success. Right now he's up against Dabuz. We talk about Mr. R being one of the most consistent players in the game. Dabuz is definitely up for contention there as well.
Just like a slight notch above Mr. R, too. I believe Mr. R is 4th on the PGR. Dabuz is 3rd, and that's why. Dabuz, he's just, like, so solid, man. You really can't stop this guy, especially because of the nature of his playstyle, coupled with his character's attributes. Rosalina is one of those characters that, in order to even get a hit on her, you've got to be thinking some, like, E equals MC squared kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Need to have 2 brains rolling at the same time. So right now, Salem at super high %. But one of the things that Bayonetta is so strong for is the fact that if she gets one, you know, kind of a straight hit just out of nowhere, she can convert it into a huge kill opportunity. She also has that witch time in her back pocket at all times. And Dabuz definitely at the %, where if he throws out a hit and it goes challenged, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
One thing I've really noticed about Salem's play so consistently is that he is a fiend for the up B. This man, like, I think it comes out in 4 frames. I'm going to quick consult my handy-dandy frame data, but, I mean, you can, it's an out-of-shield move, has a huge hitbox on the ground. You jump to safety while doing it. You're covered in hitbox. I mean, it's just like, that move is so strong, and Salem abuses it to the fullest.
It's the best out-of-shield option in the game, I would say, just with how strong and how much you can convert off that. Right now, Rosalina at 91%. Dabuz got the kill in the middle of that. The up air all the way at the top, but not quite enough. Salem reeling in this set so far. And honestly, I would say it's kind of unfortunate for Salem. If you got to fight anybody round 1 of this winner's bracket, especially for a player like Salem who's been on this huge come-up. Wow, at that forward smash. That kind of derailed my train of thought, but if you got to play anybody first round of this winner's bracket, I feel like Dabuz would be the hardest one for him, personally, just because of how consistent Dabuz has been.
Yeah, Salem was just like, yo, Dabuz, sick Rosalina, bro, pound it. Psych. But yeah, first stock looked so good for Dabuz. Salem made a pretty large comeback along the way, but now it is nearly a last hit situation. Bayonetta is a featherweight character, man. She will go out at any moment to up air, up smash, forward smash, and there, wow.
There it is. Good call. Good call. Not bad.
I mean,
you know what you're doing.
Bayonetta might be a witch, but I'm definitely laying down these commentators' curses right now.
Or a warlock, man. I like it. Good stuff by
No, I'm a witch too, dude. I'm in Lucina now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Good stuff.
All right, so Salem going to go out pretty hard in that first match. Also, let me consult. Yeah, Witch Twist Grounded is indeed 4 frames. And Aerial, actually, they both start on the same frame. So that's like one of the best out-of-shield moves I could fathom. Honestly, like
I think it's got to be the best in the game.
It's like a Dragon Punch with no risk because you can do anything out of it. And it's also just pretty hard to challenge because it's so big. Or you never really want to challenge it.
Yeah. At the Smash Bowl for Game 2, I think this is smart. Dabuz kind of has a reputation for playing characters like Rosalina that kind of sit under Battlefield's platforms. And he'll just kind of sit there, wait for you to come to him. You have that platform to block him from coming in aerially. He's got the Hulk Hogan leg drop. Not enough, though, brother.
I don't know anything about wrestling, but I definitely know who Hulk Hogan is.
There we
so that
go,
just made it funny in its own right. Okay, dive kick. Set. Wow, you rarely see Bayonetta's able to get anything off of a dive kick. Salem just got a fair one, which is pretty much the least you could get. But still, it was impressive to see him actually connect the hit afterward. Oh no, and here it comes. Luma's back on the screen, so you're going to see lots of those up airs and potentially some early death.
Shout out to RNG. He's trying to make that magic happen, but not quite. Salem trying to fight a way in, but it feels like Dabuz is just kind of all over him. It feels like Salem is trying to kind of instigate these fights. Dabuz just kind of shielding or throwing out that Luma and then punishing him for doing so.
I like how Salem has been using Luma as a springboard for his special moves because, you know, when you hit something with the dive kick, you'll bounce off of it, which can help him be very safe. And Rosalina's not exactly quick enough to go catch her after that. But he's going to need a little bit more than some fancy anti-Luma tricks because Dabuz's Rosalina herself is still quite the presence.
Yeah, and you saw Salem going for that Bayonetta, you know, kind of that trademark, that super falling low nair, but Dabuz had it well scouted, falling all the way down with him. And there's that Luma RNG shoutouts! Oh my gosh.
Wow. Not that there's anything actually random about it, but sometimes it just feels like, how did you plan that? There's no way. Uh-oh, here it comes. We got to
smash forward smash. Yep,
pound it, bro. All right. Bayonetta, Rosalina, two extremely feared characters in this game, but I'd say head-to-head I would give a slight edge to Rosa just because she really kind of makes Bayonetta play her game.
Exactly, yeah. Bayonetta, it's funny because there are a few characters in this game that feel like their own game to play. It doesn't really feel like Smash, it feels like Smash playing against Bayonetta. But Rosalina is definitely another one of those characters, and it just feels like in this matchup, she has the upper hand because of all the reasons you just said.
Yeah, Bayonetta, Mega Man, literally feel like you're playing Bayonetta or Mega Man.
I feel like Villager is another one of those. There are a few characters that like have very distinct play styles, and right there, Dabuz with that Luma forward smash again off the right side of the stage.
Man, this is the hardest I've seen Salem get dominated ever. Yeah, I think just across the board.
I agree.
So, I mean, Salem really started making a name for himself after Bayonetta came out. At the first K-Tar right after, he actually beat Dabuz. Oh, here we go. Haven't played, or they have played a couple times, not since Salem's breakout. Either way, Dabuz has won the close heads, but I know that Salem has beaten him before. Yeah, for sure. That like, or maybe it was Nairo that Salem beat, but I'm almost positive it was Dabuz.
Sure.
So either way, down 0-2, he's got to really dig deep into his bag of tricks, which is usually pretty deep, but I mean, Dabuz just like co-opted half of the bag. He's like, yep,
yeah, exactly.
Give me that, and this is what you're left with.
Yeah, Dabuz is not something that kind of stuff works on, surprisingly. I mean, he just plays so analytical and defensive that it's really hard to surprise him with some stuff unless you have to go like super hard for it and commit totally, which is definitely a huge risk.
I love how he moves about the stage using his dive kicks and other special moves so creatively. But Dabuz is just capable of covering so much space. And we haven't even seen Salem put Dabuz in the blender at all. You know, the all the way up combo where you roof him at the end. But I don't know, if he can create these opportunities, we could see a different outcome. But it's looking right now like we're on track for a Dabuz 3-0.
I agree, yeah. I mean, Bayonetta is one of those characters that can take opportunities very strongly like we're seeing here. Doesn't quite come up with the kill. But Dabuz is going to get Luma back in just a few seconds. He's kind of sitting back, waiting for it to happen. Misses a nair, and he's going to punish.
And he fell right out of that. I'm not sure if that was some excellent SDI from Dabuz or just the nature of some of Bayonetta's hitboxes. You know, with so many hitboxes on a move, it can be a little bit less reliable. But now
up air right there into the back air. Salem trying to get rid of Luma. He does.
Oh, that was brilliant. Now Salem making his comeback. Taking the first stock finally, but I don't know, man. Is it enough against Dabuz? Oh, what? That was so upsetting to see. He could have just rolled away, like rolled behind Rosa and gone for a grab or something.
Yeah, I think his mind was racing about how he was going to convert that into the most damage possible.
Exactly.
Kind of forgot about Luma being there, but is always a presence.
The Dr. Dre of the Smash game.
Yep.
If you forget about Luma, man, that's no good. Okay, just going to shoot him from afar. Salem playing an evasive game here. Trying to hold on to the stock, I would assume, for as long as possible. Also, I love how he just sandwiched himself between Rosalina and Luma. Hit with the neutral air, knocks Luma down, and now we're seeing a really strong opportunity for Salem.
Not quite enough to kill, even with rage. And like you said, wow, at the reverse forward smash. Like, that situation, I couldn't tell who was on whose side, but Dabuz recognized it immediately. Super smart by him, forward smashing in the opposite direction. But one of the things we were talking about is, like, you said that, you know, Salem comfortable sandwiching himself between Rosalina and Luma. Not something many players or characters would want to do, but Salem is just so comfortable.
We've got a huge percent lead now for Salem, but we've also seen Dabuz finish stocks off at criminally low percents.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not sure if this is going to be one of those times. Oh, it almost was right there, though.
Tries to go for the up air. It's not going to happen. Dabuz
Salem
trying to fight this one back.
Salem is just so good from the ledge as well. He used that witch twist to full effect where it pokes through the stage. But Rosalina also is just so dangerous when you're at the edge of the stage because you could die at any percent from anything she has.
There's the leg drop, and you see Dabuz with that excellent shield management, not just holding it up the whole time, but popping it where it's necessary and getting some mobility in, getting close to Salem. He gets the Luma back and immediately loses it.
I love how Salem managed the Luma respawn right there too. But all of a sudden, this went from being a Salem dominant stock to basically last hit. Oh, read that get up attack like a book, and all of a sudden Luma's back in play.
I would say watch the witch time. He just did it right there.
Oh
Knocks
no,
Luma off, the platform saved him! Oh my goodness.
Can't actually knock her back far enough with the guns. Oh,
that was so scary. Just shooting the Luma point blank, trying to get him out of his face. Oh,
2 point blank, the Luma's short of die.
Only a 10% difference between these two. Salem trying to make something happen.
Oh man, this is just too intense. Any good hit from either of these guys is going to be curtains. But
I think he's too high to go for something like a witch time setup now. I don't think that's going to be a reliable thing. He's got to figure something out. Maybe just a straight back air. Goes for the up air, but the Luma comes back. Almost seals his fate.
That would have been some almost RNG stuff. Oh, what? That was like the weakest down air I've ever seen.
Put him in a tech situation.
Dabuz baits him in with the whiffed aerial or the blocked aerial, and then it's like, nah, man. Every time I'm coming down from a short hop aerial, I will do that neutral air. Double hitboxes, pretty strong base knockback, allows Rosalina even to roll or shield while hitboxes are still active from Luma. Excellent choice there by Dabuz.
Yep.
Really just made Salem feel comfortable, made it look like there was an opening, and took it away.
And you saw Salem rallying back. He started to understand it. He started to figure things out right there. But unfortunately, it was too little too late. Dabuz going to take a swift 3-0 over Salem. I think that's the first one. No, we saw Komurikiri against Rima.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
very
a swift 3-0 Dabuz. RNG, great pickup, guys.
Yeah, for sure. And, I mean, Salem, definitely no slouch. Still, I'd say a strong contender for the top 8 of this tournament coming from losers.
Yeah,
He's going to have to win twice as many matches to do it now.
That's going to be rough, yeah.
I believe in the kid.
Well, I mean, Keitaro was his kind of Salem's herald. He's the guy saying that he's going to take over the world in this tournament, so I want to see what he's going to say now. Depends, I guess, on what Salem runs into in losers bracket. We've got a ton of Sharks in there. Tweak just lost. Rima also, and Toon Link against Bayonetta, not always the best matchup. And that's Mars. I know that's Mars.
Oh, no, you already know just by the sound, yeah.
You know that's Mars coming.
Yeah, so it's going to